I outed my dad for having an affair with my engaged friend. My family has been a shambles for as long as I can remember. I don't have a good relationship with my mom or my dad. My friend, let's call her Sue, has 2 kids of her own and a fiancé who is currently building her a house, has been getting very close with my dad. I'll also add my mom and dad are still married, just technically separated. In January of this year, my dad and Sue started getting close around Christmas time. I at this point had no communication with my parents, but found this info out from other people. I also went to Sue with my problems about my parents, especially with my dad. He would call me disgusting names and be quite violent. In the last couple of weeks, I noticed them getting very close, so I plucked up the courage to confront my dad, as it was making me and everyone else very uncomfortable. He admitted that they have been seeing each other and that he is happy and he has been taking her and her kids away on days out. I asked him about her fiancé and he told me they had been broken up for months and she threw away her engagement ring, even though we were up visiting them the day before and they seemed normal, and as far as we knew they were still getting married. My dad kept sending me photos of them together kissing and hugging, and on dates. It was just disgusting. My dad is obsessed with Sue. He texts her 24/7. My little sister went out for breakfast with him and he did not put down his phone the whole time, even driving. So that pissed me off, so I confronted Sue about the affair. I've had enough. She denied it and keeps lying to my face, even though I told her I knew everything, and trying to say my dad is stalking her and won't leave her alone. I told her I seen the photos of them together and she went silent. This pissed me off even more, so me and my partner decided to tell her fiancé. That night was awful. That night my dad broke into my house at 3 in the morning and threw a bottle at my head while I was sleeping and started screaming and shouting, pushing me about and trying to get to my boyfriend to fight him. He was yelling threats and screaming in my face. I told him to leave hundreds of times, but he kept pushing me away. My boyfriend took me away to another room and took my dad outside. At this point I phoned the police and was having a legit panic attack from the fright I got. He left before the police came, but then later got arrested and has been charged with assault. We then get a text from Sue's fiancé saying that the way we told him wasn't right and we should be disgusted. WTH. I politely responded, reminding him that them having an affair is not our fault and that I know he is going through a lot of emotions right now, but to not take it out on us, when everyone knew apart from him, they were making him look like an idiot. I then got blocked and now Sue is trying to get me charged for harassment, even though I have blocked her and just been assaulted by my father. I want to know myself. Happy days.